the Pink Garden, we go all the way to Yellowlock. Now, I really like these raiders. I don't know if that's I forget. I always call them that. I don't know if that's exactly what this faction type is called, but I like it. The only time I've actually played it is on the file with my sisters. So uh, yeah, I haven't had too much chance to play too deep with it. Well, that's the case for all of my games. Me and my sister are pretty deep in our turns in our file. Uh, but let's see, where are you at? Yellow Lock. Okay, I have her going that way. But the scout needs to be going over to Emerald Marsh. They're kind of a little off from what everybody else. Like all these four seem like in pretty good step with each other, I think. But I guess Pink Garden is just out of reach as Yellow Lock is, because you can be like these four, boom, 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 and Yellow Lock is off to the side, or it can be these four, and Pink Garden's the one that's off to the side. You can't really do that with Blue Wonder because, like, you see, if you do it like this, all these guys are pretty spread. You can't even put them all on the map. But it's not. It doesn't work the same with like, oh, try to exclude red. No, you can't. You can't exclude them. So there's an infestation here. Probably send them to take care of that too. Uh, just had to gather the materials that are laying around first. We'll go ahead over there now. Boop, 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 boop. Not very far in this turn, but it is what it is. A step at a time. And this little guy. Oh, let me show you the Yellow Lock army. We have Yellow Lock, and we have the ruler, Wonder Ranger Yellow Thella. Her tribe is orcs. They don't really look like it because they're, you know, decked out and shit. But they're orcs. They are orcs. Look at this guy. He's beefy. But there they are. The blood of the yellow daisy. Also, my thought process was like, I'll make them all different races, as if the ancient Zordon entity that summoned them and made them like the Wonder Rangers, like chose different races to represent them. You know, for like straight and for elegance and for grace and swiftness and strength and did I say strength already? Power and intelligence. All those different kind of traits or some shit. I didn't think too deeply about it, but just in concept, that's what I was doing. And I also made orc because I wanted to. I came up with this look with this cape and everything for this commander, but I did it when I was testing out what I wanted to make everybody. I did it as a male, and I liked kind of like the stockiness of how it looked, but I knew yellow had to be a girl, so I was like, I need to get this. I need this stocky beefiness for this look to look how it looked when I made it originally. So I made them like kind of big orcs, so I can make her kind of like Buffy looking. Anyways, let's get to it. Uh, they got 390 gold right now. Let's get some more people out here. Uh, can't do any of the shooters yet. The mage locks. So we'll get another mercenary. And whatever. Another Harrier. Uh, Annex a New Providence. I think we already did one of them, so we can do a third one already, or a second one already. Uh, that's pretty crazy. What to do though? What to do? They're all kind of the same. I don't have any. Oh, I can make a farm here, and there's food right here. There's a food source here. Let's do that. There we go. Look at that. Our new little farm. See, now I had my thought. Remember when I was talking about in the first one, where it's just like I was thinking about like writing different things for us. Like I just wanted to like write stuff like writing something from the perspective of somebody who's living here, right? Somebody who's part of the blood of the yellow daisies, and they're living on this coast because they just expanded the farm outward towards here. And they talk about like, oh, working in whatever these little freaking mills things are and farming and what it's like being there and being in this new realm and worried about what their enemies are going to end up facing and stuff like that. I think it's fun to think about. I think it's fun to write about. I just don't got time for that shit. Uh, skip, skip. We don't need to know. We don't need to know what those guys are up to. We witnessed it. We were a part of it. Uh, let's go this way. Ooh, here we go. Let's see what we got here. It's like a little demon freak mole druid. So it's like all of these people have been infected by the corruption that's in this world and have gone down darker paths than normally would. What is this? Eee, bone horror. I've seen the bone horror before. Oh, okay. I thought I was looking at it as this thing was the face of it because I was like I thought the bone horrors were kind of like more of a crab thing, but it is a crab thing. Like just the front of it right here, and that's its like claw. Crazy looking thing. Uh, bone horror pigs. These pigs are actually one of my favorite animals to summon. They're kind of deadly. They're pretty. They have a charge attack. They're pretty effective. Like as a one tier animal to summon, they're pretty good. Vampire spider, ma, ma, Matrich. I don't know what that is, but that's pretty crazy. Ew. Well, there's a little bridge over here. And there's Elg. El- Why can't I say that? Eldridge, uh, Eldred, El. No, see, I can't even say that word. My freaking tongue is messing with me. There's tentacles coming out of there, and the emerald marshes are over there. Doesn't look like there's any vampire cities nearby. What the hell is that? Oh my god, it's weird. Uh, vampire cities. On the lookout for vampire cities. Just gotta scan the area and make sure. Is Yellowlock area the potential space to go to if things go bad elsewhere? Oh no, here's one right here. So we're surrounded. They're everywhere. It's an infestation for sure. The vampires are everywhere. There's at least one city near everybody, and there's 5 cities in totals and 5 of you know my player cities. So it's like you could take on a city. Each of them could take on a city. The real question is which vampires are where. Anyways, that's it for this turn.